Aging and Community Action Programs is part of the Alzheimer's Care Coalition. The Care Coalition is hosting its 8th annual Alzheimer's Caregiver Conference in Dayton, Indiana later this year. Joining me now to discuss the upcoming Alzheimer's education programs and the Caregiver Conference is Area 4's Jan Fay. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks.
So let's talk about the Care Coalition, a partnership between Area 4 and many other community partners. What kind of services can people expect if they come to the coalition and need resources or guidance?
Well, the primary goal of the coalition is education for caregivers of persons with dementia. Now, Area 4 is another story. We provide the services and information, but the coalition is education.
And how important is that? It's the 8th year now with this partnership that you all have had. Talk about how there's a growing need now because more and more people are being diagnosed with dementia and Alzheimer's. I know there's 5 million right now in the U.S., and the need is expected to grow. Talk about maybe some things you've learned and maybe going forward what the coalition plans to do in addressing the needs of the community.
The things that we have learned, both at Area 4 via our information line, as well as working with the caregivers, and Area 4 has a family caregiver program as well, which this is part of, is that people don't get the information that they need. Sometimes they are diagnosed by just saying, well, mom's got memory, so she must have Alzheimer's. We prefer to have them get a complete diagnosis for that, and so that's something that we really push. But the other education about the stages of the disease, as well as how you as a caregiver can work with that person as their brain is deteriorating, their memory, their reasoning skills, all of those types of things deteriorate. How can you, as a caregiver, still have what Jolene Brackey calls moments of joy, and that is meeting that person where they are, their reality, not yours, to be able to enjoy the moment that you have together.
And understandably, it can obviously be very frustrating and even frightening for a family, not only for somebody who has the disease, but for the family members who are looking to provide the right kind of care and support. How can people who are family members of somebody with Alzheimer's or somebody who has dementia try to understand the right resources and the right path to staying positive and providing good support for that family member?
Well, a couple of different ways. Area 4 does have the information line, and so we take calls from people all the time about who has dementia and what the resources are, so they can contact us. We have the Family Caregiver Program, which helps to provide the education. The Care Coalition, which provides the conference yearly, as well as the different educational programs, which we have had 3, or we will have had 3, that lead up to this conference. What we're doing with these educational programs is showing a DVD, partially, of the keynote speaker that will be at the conference, and then discussing some of those things, hopefully then enticing the people to come to the conference to get more of what she has to say. She's dynamic, she's got wonderful ideas.
And tell us quickly about the details of the 2 events, one in April and one in May, April 24th and May 20th.
The April event is at the Senior Center in Williamsport, and that's 6:30 to 8. And the May 20th event is at Paul Philippi Resource Center in Frankfurt, again, 6:30 to 8.
All right, Area 4's Jan Fay, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.